A 50-year-old man changing with 13-year-old girls. Do you have a record of sexual perversion?
Protect me from these people.
By the way, you mothers, you have no problem with a 50-year-old male showering with your daughters? No? You're not going to answer any questions? Or would you like to talk off the record later? I can accommodate that if you're afraid of cancel culture.
Canada all messed up. This video is brought to you by Birch Gold Group. Listen, Vladimir Putin called the U.S. dollar's drop in dominance objective and irreversible as Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa formally agree to use local currency in trading instead of the U.S. dollar. It's the first shoe to fall. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. As demand of the dollar weakens, the buying power of the dollar weakens. That's why Birch Gold Group is busier than ever. Investors and savers are looking to harness the power of physical gold held in a tax-sheltered IRA. You can too. Text Brandon to 989898 for your free info kit on gold. With thousands of happy customers, an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and countless 5-star reviews, you can count on Birch Gold to help you navigate transitioning an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold. As the US dollar continues to receive pressure from foreign countries, digital currency, and central banks, arm yourself with information on how to protect your savings. Text Brandon to 989898 to claim your free info kit today. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Canada, I always talk about people going to hell. Canada is going to hell. If I had to make an assumption or a guess or a presupposition, I don't even know if that's the right word, but it sounds good. I would argue that Canadians are in for a rude awakening, and their country will be the first to go to hell. When you talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, here you go. They already doing crazy stuff with the Second Amendment. I mean, everything. They far off. And I hope to God we never get to that point, but it seems like we might. Now, how enough did this happen? I'm going to play the clip, but I'm assuming, because I don't have time to look up all this stuff in thorough detail many of times, but I'm assuming that this is just like cycling, where cycling, you can enter into a cycling race and you can be a different age from the competitors. They have different classes as well, meaning that you can be in a race with competitors of all ages, but then they can break you up into whatever age group that you're in the competition. So a 50-year-old and an 18-year-old are not necessarily competing against one another, although they may race together. This may be that case, or these people are just completely stupid and they let a 50-year-old dude who identifies as a woman race against women. And the thing that's worse than him just competing against women in the swimming pool is that he go in the locker room and pull his thing out. This what they doing. They going, man, ain't no way in the world. Man, listen to me. There's no way in the world as a man I want to go in the changing room with 18-year-olds. I'm a grown man. I'm not going in a changing room with young dudes. So what? Even if you're a girl, you want to be a girl, why would you go and change in front of little girls? You know something ain't right up here. And we just let these people do this stuff, and the mama and them just sitting on the sideline. Everybody's acting like the emperor with no clothes or whatever they call it. We just act like we ain't seeing this. Man, ain't no way in the world, a 50-year-old man that's trying to be a woman, it makes any sense for him to be competing or undressing in front of young women. And he got a dang-a-lang. Okay. Bro, at least you'll have enough to say, you know what, this may be awkward for kids. Let me just wait till they out of there, and I'll do it after they gone or something. Roll the clip.
A 50-year-old man changing with 13-year-old girls. Do you have a record of sex?
13, my man. 13, not even 18. 13. 13, bro. I got a 13-year-old son. That's like me going and changing in front of his friends. And I'm a man. Just imagine if I was going and changing in front of little girls and I'm a grown man still, physically. You gotta be insane. You have to be a pedo.
Perversion?
Protect me from these people.
By the way, you mothers, you have no problem with a 50-year-old male showering with your daughters? No? You're not going to answer any questions? Or would you like to talk off the record later?
This dude a beast, though, by the way. That dude is a beast. He is one of my favorite street reporters ever.
I can accommodate that if you're afraid of cancel culture.
You are breaking the rules. Now, please, can you take that out of my face? I do
This
not
what's wrong-
consent
this is what's
to
wrong
interview
with people.
or on film. So please exit the building.
Well, you're the star interview so far, so thank you for that. Are you going to do anything about a 50-year-old man showering with 13-year-old girls? That's against the law, actually.
And the thing is that they get mad at you for calling this out and protecting young women. And let's go to the clip. Let's go to the highlight, or at least the quote of what they said. People of all shapes, sizes, genders, beliefs, and backgrounds should have the opportunity to swim to the best of their ability, with the expectation of or that our registrants treat each other with respect and dignity and keep our sport environment free from harassment and abuse. Y'all get what y'all deserve. I hope y'all all get got. And when your daughter get got by this dude, I don't want to hear nothing. You shouldn't. Now, your daughter should be able to go to police and sue you for letting it happen. But you can't go to the police at all because you are a suspect in this situation. Y'all have to understand, they playing with y'all's emotions. Let's get real for a minute. A man that's dressing as a woman already have a mental illness. It's already called gender dysphoria. So that means something is not connected in the mind. And then let alone the sexual perversion that has to occur in that situation. Is every person that's transsexually perverse? No, I think most are sexually perverse. I think it comes from a sexually perverse place. For somebody to either have a fetish with women so much so that they fetishize becoming a woman. Just the fact of being a woman turns them on in some weird way. So, but regardless of that, when a man, he already struggling in his mind to start with. And if a man cannot decipher and have enough respect for young women that he can remove himself in certain environments knowing that he's not a biological woman. That's like a person that's like a trans person going to an OBGYN. What they gonna do with a penis, man? They come here to look at the vagina and do all that. You got a thing. You got to be out of your mind to think that they supposed to somehow change the way they do business to accommodate you because you feel like a woman today. So just have enough social acknowledgement or have self-awareness that you should be excluding yourself from certain things. It's just crazy to me. You know that you still got a jangalang. And if this person got it cut off, then kudos to them. But 9 times out of 10, they still got a jangalang. You know you got one. You wasn't born yesterday, so you know what it looks like. I mean, like the thing, but you know what it looks like for you to go in there. You know how publicly that'll look. You know how people mess with kids already. You can't be living under a rock. So you would say, in order to avoid that, because I'm secure in my transition, and I don't have to shower with these kids. I don't really have to. I can set up an arrangement where I can shower separately, or I can wait till they leave and then I can shower. But you got to be crazy to think it's totally fine knowing that I'm a biological man transitioning to a woman, that I'm just going to go in front of these 13-year-old kids and I'm going to shower in the same area that they're showering in. And I don't have enough self-awareness to think that may look bad, or maybe that may be offensive to somebody, or maybe kids may be uncomfortable. I don't understand. I do not understand people. I keep going back to the example of me. I'm a grown man. I would not shower with my son and his homeboys. They 13, they kids. And we all men. We are not men, but we all males. I still be like, man, these kids, bro. Like that don't even look right. What I'm doing naked in front of little kids. I'm naked in front of my son. Like my son to the point now where he don't need to see me naked. And I don't want to see him naked. It's like we had, when our coach used to shower in the locker room. We're 18 to 20-some-year-old men. He wouldn't just come in there with us, but sometimes he'll be in there after the game. He'll try to wait till everybody done. He'll go shower. He'll go jump in the shower or something like that. That's different, though, because we all grown. And then this is our coach, and we're all the same gender. But just imagine if because the volleyball team, I think, had a male coach when I was there. The volleyball team had a male coach. Just imagine if the male coach was like, we travel together. We might as well shower in the same thing. You know how crazy that'll be? Okay, all right. I didn't belabor the point enough. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.